I've like lived my life full-time as a woman for full time, like every single day, only a couple of months, like I would say like 4 or 5 months, but like this is obviously for the people who support me, who follow me, but this is also for my friends and family. What I'm trying to tell you guys is that I am transgender. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. Like, those of you guys who know me, is like every video I post I look like a woman. So now all of you guys know. Today I'm going to be talking about my facial feminization surgery for me personally, and the struggle I'm going through. I want to make sure it's perfect, and I want to make sure I don't regret anything, because I'm 19 and I know I'm young, and I know I'm still growing. Am I gonna hate myself for 19-year-old me getting my entire face redone? What I'm gonna be getting done is I'm going to get a rhinoplasty, which is basically a nose job, and that's about it for now, guys. I don't know, minor surgeries I want in the future, but hi y'all, what's up? I thought now would be a good time to make the first video entry, I guess, of my recovery from my facial feminization surgery. As you can tell, it's still very hard for me to even speak. Like, of course, my neighbors come home with their children now. So yeah, I am fully in the depths of recovery at the moment. I am currently, today's Friday? Yeah. So I am 2 weeks and 2 days post-op, or 16, it's been 16 days since my surgery, and I still look and feel like this. So, I don't think that really needs any explaining. Clearly I'm fucking going through it. I feel like I don't look like I'm 16 days post-op. I can't really move that part of my face. Like, it's not really moving when I talk. It's like all of here. I'm still struggling. I still look and feel very swollen. I'm pretty much not in any pain anymore. Thank God. I was on a pretty heavy rotation of Percocet for a while, and then I switched over to like a really heavy rotation of Tylenol, like 8 tabs a day kind of thing. In my mind, 3 weeks is the time. So 5 days from now, I'm thinking the swelling will have gone down enough to the point where I can wear makeup and go outside and feel like a normal human being. Hi guys, so quick disclaimer before I even start talking. I'm using the wide filter on my camera, so it like shows everything. I just felt like it looked nicer, but my bed is an absolute mess right now. I'm obviously recovering from surgery, so I took a little blanket and just covered it, but my room is also messy right now, so it's the cups and shit, so just try to ignore that. But what I'm here to talk to you guys about is my recovery and how I'm doing. and everything. So that's 15, 16, 17. Today's day 18. So about 2.5 weeks post-op right now. For those who need a reminder, I got a full chin and jaw reconstruction. Then I had my eyebrows lifted, I had my orbital rims eyebrow bone shaved down, and then I had my hairline lowered. Yeah, so I had so much shit. Today's the first day I was like literally up and about. I'd been dead ass home for 18 days straight, pretty much not moving a muscle, pretty much just recovering and walking around so I don't get blood clots. Let me just give you a more close-up of the result. We'll take this off. I'm so swollen around my mouth. Just my whole jaw is so swollen. It literally looks worse than before I got anything done. But I can't really put my finger on what it is. I think it was the eyebrow shaving, but I definitely feel like I look more feminine even though I look chubby and very not good at the moment. I still feel like I look more feminine. So I'm like happy. That's just so you can see without the glasses. But yeah, my eye blood is actually so much better. Like it's definitely going to be gone in a few days. Like I said, I did put makeup on my bruising, so it is a little worse than what it looks like, but whatever. This is my hairline incision. There's like scabbing and whatnot. First of all, I'm not happy with my hairline. I'll get into that later on, but I'm not happy with it. But yeah. I'll give you a side profile. I forgot about that. That's day 18. So I just wanted to give another update. I was actually gonna do like a kind of a glam for today's video. I had not done like any real type of makeup since I've gotten my surgery, besides just kind of covering my bruises and stuff. So I wanted to try to do my hair and makeup and look a little nice and come film an update from my 3 weeks post-op facial feminization. But to be honest, I'm not feeling great. I feel very lightheaded and just not strong. And I think I just need to lay down and stuff. But I still wanted to come up here and show you guys what I look like. This is absolutely zero makeup, zero anything. Hi, today is 4 weeks post-op since I've had my FFS surgery. Obviously I'm still extremely fucking swollen. Like I'm more swollen, way more swollen than I should be. That part's fine. That part is not. Watch it from the side. It's sad, like it's scary. I'm getting there though. I have my post-op tomorrow, thank God. Hopefully I'm gonna get injected with something to help the swelling go down. And then I go back to work. I start my new job / go back and also go back to school next week. So praying I get a little bit more healed by then. But this is day 28, guys. I have not gone back to living my normal life yet. This is probably the first time that I've gotten glam, and I feel like I can say like, oh, like I look like a person. Like I don't look like someone who just got their shit hacked in half anymore. Which is nice. I'm not wearing a literal stitch of makeup, you guys. Like actually not a single thing. As you can see by all my redness and stuff, I have some hair dye on my hand. Can't tell, I just dyed my hair. I didn't do it, actually. I just came back from the salon. So it's like, why the fuck do I have it on my hands? Besides the point, my face is completely bare. Good morning, you guys. It is so nice to be here talking to you. I am here filming a little update for you. First of all, I'm in my dorm, which I never get a chance to film in because there's always 15,000 people in here. A quick update on my recovery. Like I said today, I don't know if I said the right time, 7 weeks. 7 weeks post-op. I'm still waiting for a lot of my results. I'm not as happy as I thought I would be. However, there's definitely also improvements. It's hard to not expect a drastic outcome after going through something like that and recovering for dead ass a month. It's like, obviously you have some pretty high hopes after going through all that. I basically feel like my jaw and chin are almost unnoticeable from the front. I would say most of my surgeries are very unnoticeable from the front. The eyebrows, I'm sad they're not more symmetrical, but in terms of the actual lifting, I'm like okay with it. I don't think I would want them any higher. The hairline, I'm really upset with. And yeah, like the reason I have so many of these videos is I keep making them and then I explain it and then I explain how I'm not happy and then it makes me so upset I don't even want to talk anymore. Which I feel like doing right now, but I don't even know. I don't know how I feel. Like it's so hard because like anytime I have like a real emotion about it, I just have to tell myself like, so it's like 3 weeks for 3 months for the acute swelling to go down, 6 months for like the actual swelling to go down, and a year before the full results are available. And so like I have been using 3 months as like my reference point. Like that's when I'm going to make my final judgment on like my feelings on the surgery. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't filmed in my car in a minute, so I'm back to my roots a little bit with that one. I haven't posted in so long. I'm sorry. So much has happened. A few of you may know I've been keeping my community tab up to date, and if you did see that, you would know that I got facial feminization surgery in December. So I'm gonna get the exact amount of time post-op I am for you. Hey Siri.
Good afternoon, Maddie with the fatty. How can I help?
How long ago was December 14th?
It was 3 months and 3 weeks ago.
So I'm just shy of 4 months post-op, 3 months and 3 weeks. My surgery is December 14th. I've been putting off making this video for like 3 weeks. My plan, as you probably heard throughout other clips in this little video, was to film my final result at 3 months. But I've tried a few times. I'm still like pretty insecure with the results, and there's so many times where I just sat down and was like, no, I can't do this, because like I just felt like I waited so long, and I wanted my big reveal of sorts to like, you know, be good. So I didn't really want to do all that. So I've been putting it off, and I still don't feel 1000% confident. I mean, I'm not wearing makeup right now. I literally only filled in my eyebrows. But I did that intentionally because I want to show you guys the realness. So before I forget, I'm going to quickly break down everything that I got from top to bottom. My hairline brought up, I had my forehead shaved down, my eyebrows lifted, my chin shaved down, and my jaw shaved down. So I had a lot done. It was like a 10-hour procedure. I don't know if I'm going to leave my doctor's information because, like I said, I'm not fully confident in the work. I definitely think a lot could have been done better. I also am happy with certain things, so I probably will leave his information in the description and leave it up to y'all's discretion. But yeah, y'all can watch my last video. I believe I was talking about dating as a transgender teenager, which that's how long I've been away from YouTube, because baby, I'm not a teenager anymore. I'm 20. She's a grown woman. I'm currently sick with COVID. I should have started with that. Yeah, I currently have COVID, but I'm like out of my quarantine, so I'm back in school and shit. Anyway, I had those procedures done. I wanted to talk a little bit about the initial recovery of it all. So, one of my biggest concerns going in was vomiting, because when you go under anesthesia, you get nauseous and it's very common to throw up. I've talked about other surgeries on this channel, and I could do a separate video kind of going into all of the work I've ever had. But I've had plenty of other work done. I'm a trans woman. Like, bitch, we get work done all the time. So I knew that I wasn't, like, I knew how I handled anesthesia, but I was nervous because I've never had a 10-hour procedure. So, like, I didn't know. And so I talked to my anesthesiologist and my surgeon, but mostly my anesthesiologist, and he just assured me that because I'm getting my anesthesia intravenously and not through the mask, that I won't have that problem. So I was reassured, because guys, I should have, like, I don't know if I'm prefacing this right, but like when you get your jaw done, it's like literally wired shut. You're wrapped, like you can't open it. I still, like, this is as much as I can open my jaw. And like I said, I'm 3 months open. Like, I can't open it more if I wanted to. So I was scared, like, how am I gonna throw up immediately after? So that's why he assured me that's not gonna happen. That first night, I spent only one night in the hospital. I threw up pure blood all night. It looked like a murder scene. I remember at one point this nurse was like, "Oh, honey, if you don't go to the bathroom, we're gonna have to cath you, because when you're under for that long, it's like standard procedure. Like, you have to pee like within a certain amount of time, and if you don't, you have to get cathed." So they got me up for the first time, and this is like the middle of the night, like 4 a.m. They scooched me over. I'm trying to think now, because I'm an occupational therapy major, and I'm learning currently like different like bed to standing transfers for patients. So I'm like thinking like if she did that on me, but I'm fully delirious, so I don't remember because I was high as fuck. But I stood up, I peed, I was real happy, and as I'm like washing my hands, I feel nauseous as shit. I throw up all over the mirror, all over the bathroom stall, all over the bathroom, everywhere. The nurse was like, "Oh, it's fine, just go back to bed." But I knew she was like pissed, obviously, but like, I was like, it was terrible. I got moved like 4 different times my first night. They're like, "Oh, you gotta come here, oh, no, come back over here." It was a million different things. It was terrible. They didn't inform my family where I was being moved to, so they were like trying to track me down. My nurses, like, I had like maybe 5 different nurses in like the 12 hours that I was there. Some were good, some were not. Like, there was times where I was like, I probably threw up blood 10 times, not even kidding. So like maybe like the first or second time, and I was still really scared and like throwing up blood. I was crying, screaming me like help, and I just like could hear nurses walking by, and like no one was coming. As I'm like throwing up blood. I later found out that it's because like when they, cut all this zhuzh, you bleed a lot, and they have suction for it, but sometimes you can swallow it and then it irritates the stomach, it comes back up. So that was that, and I understood that, and it made sense, but like I just wish that they would have been honest with me, but that's neither here nor there. Recovery those first 2 weeks, as you guys can see, was fucking brutal. I literally, the first 2 days were the worst, because like I remember not even being able to watch TV and having like an escape, because I was so swollen. My eyes were so swollen that I literally couldn't open them. Like, I couldn't see, and it was like scary. But I also
will say I didn't feel like I was that high at the time. Like, it's not like I was tripping or anything like that. But like, and now that I'm like trying to reflect on it, like I don't really remember the first few days that well because I was like, you know, heavily drugged up, especially when I was in the hospital and I was like getting my IV morphine, girl. That was a different level. But yeah, I did that for, I was basically a couch potato for a month. I would say I didn't feel comfortable leaving the house for a month, and I would say I didn't look normal till 2 months. And even to this day, almost 4 months post-op, one side of my face is visibly worse than the other. um it's the jaw and chin, everything, you know. It's known that those take the longest, but it's like they take so long, and it's such a mind fuck because it feels like, you know, it's known that like you look like you gained weight in the face, you know, in the initial stages of recovery after getting your jaw and chin done, mostly the jaw. But I literally had a double chin for 3 months. Like my double chin just went away, like around the 3 month mark. Like I just had a constant double chin from the swelling, and I'm still extremely swollen. And it's mindfucky because, like I said, you get swollen, but from a surgery that you're using to make your face look smaller, and it ends up being bigger for a long period of time. So it's very mindfucky. In terms of my personal results, I do feel like I'm not satisfied. I feel like I still need more done. Um, I wish they were more aggressive. I asked them to be more aggressive. I feel like my hairline could have been lower. I feel like my chin could have been done better. I feel like my eyebrows could have been lifted more. I'm not here for the judge. But on the flip side, I'm, like I said, very young. I'm only 20 years old, and I don't want to like fully get a new face at this time. So I'm partially grateful that it was very conservatively done because I look very, very, very similar. I'm interested to see what you guys have to say. Obviously, coming from watching my old videos to now, I'm interested to see what you think of my results. Yeah, I guess that's really all I wanted to say. I don't know why it took me so long to film this, but I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me. And I'll definitely do more videos about my FFS, but like this is all I can think of now. So, love you.